before. Every so often, my brothers and my sisters, you have to make the declaration and the proclamation and tell the devils, I declare war. A little bit of volume, just a little bit of volume, just a little bit of volume. Not one volume, volume.
Just a little bit of volume.
And the Bible says that God divinely visits her husband. We've got to understand the order and the structure of God. This is not to suggest that God does not necessarily talk to the women. One of the biggest conflicts I begin to realize within the human ingenuity and genetic makeup of female versus male is that females, they like to talk. And if you're talking, you got to realize that it's almost an impossibility for you to begin to hear. And so I believe that God oftentimes divinely visits the man because the woman is spending too much time talking. And so every so often what you got to do is make up in your mind. I'm going to take you now, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to take you into the book of John. John chapter 11 gives us Lazarus now in a situation. Lazarus is sick unto death. And they went and they called for Jesus, and Jesus says, I'm not moving right now because I don't feel an unction to move. Sometimes you have to wait on the Lord. You can't move before it's your time. And so Jesus said, well, it seems like he's going to die, but he's only fallen asleep. And this sickness now is not unto death, but it's all to the honor and the glory of God. And the Bible lets us know that he finally makes the decision of ad-libbing now to go down to Mary's house. He finally makes the decision to go down to Lazarus, his beloved house. And here it is, Mary now is irritated in her spirit. She is provoked, she is frustrated. Oh great God, she's dealing with some things. There's nothing like when you allow the flesh to contaminate the spirit. There's nothing like when you break out of the barrier now of faith. For faith now is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. For it is impossible to please God without faith. For he that cometh to God must first believe, and believe that he is, and believe that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. I feel like preaching with fire in this place. Somebody give me some volume. I can't preach like this. And so here it is, my brothers and my sisters. I want you to begin to hear me. So Mary now runs out to Jesus, and she's aggravating him. She's frustrating him. She's putting on the anointing. And there's absolutely nothing like that. But the problem in the text is that she doesn't understand the timing of the Lord. She doesn't understand the synergy of the Lord. She doesn't understand that when God is getting ready to move, he just gonna move. And ain't nothing the devil can do about it. He doesn't understand that when God is about to rest himself in the midst of the situation, a great God, ain't no hand can touch it. Ain't no feet can contaminate it. Ain't no mind can penetrate it. Ain't no nebulous nigger can begin to comprehensively digest in the depths of their intestinal fortitude or what it is that God